On June 10th, Magic the Gathering made childhood dreams real. Final Fantasy officially dropped, and within, the chance to play with some of our most iconic heroes from the series we grew up loving it. But this set didn't just deliver flavor, it cracked open the gates to some of the most powerful reprints Magic Arena has ever seen, and I mean it. We're talking about Legends EDH staples and CEDH titans, such as the ones you're seeing over here. Now sure, we're stuck with 1v1 in Arena, and we don't have any access to every single card these commanders thrive on in paper, but that's not stopping us. We're going to make these legends work, and make them as disgustingly efficient as possible. So for today, we're going to start strong with none other than Final Fantasy VI Terra Branford. Enough theory, let's see what Terra can really do on the battlefield. Spoiler alert, is not pretty for our opponents.
Oh, this is a mulligan. No, this is 100% mulligan. This might work. We might be able to do a couple of things in here. Mirror match. Oh, damn. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's try to get some lands because... What? I'll be receiving the first counter? It seems that way. Yeah, I did receive the first counter. Sure. No, that's not gonna happen. Are you going to go with another counter? Are you really going to go like that? It seems that way. Okay. Sure, thank you for fixing my mana. Unwinding clock. And heart. Thank you for fixing my mana, bro. Seriously. Okay. We got Terra. Okay, sure. You got only one card in hand, though. It's not much. It can still be a counter, though. Let's try to go with Terra. If it's going to be a counter, that's fine. No counters. Okay, let's set it up our Gilded Lotus. And with the Gilded Lotus, we're going to go with Mithril Coat. And we also ended up having only one card in hand, so... The only difference is that I have enough mana in order to go for a Cryptic Command. Sure, you can shuffle it. Nice. No, probably you're going to go to draw cards. And I don't want you to get cards. I prefer you to be limited on that one. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, so let's counter it and let's draw a card. I also need cards though. Swan Song! Sure. We're going to start hitting and hitting hard. That's the reality. He's unable to do a thing. And we got at least a 2/2 flyer, a 6/6. Yeah, we might be able to continue doing multiple stuff in here. In fact, I think we can... Yeah, we almost are able to win. Yeah, Inventor's Fair. Now I have to remove the Seas, the Harbinger of Seas. Nah, that's not gonna matter. We're going to start with the beatdown plan. I think we have enough mana in order to do stuff. Sure, we're going to continue attacking, bro. That's the reality. Okay, first things first, we're going to attack. We're talking about, what, 11 damage? It's half of your life. And you receive it. Okay. Let's see what else we can go ahead and get. Okay. Then wage. Oh, Cyclonic Rift. That's going to be pretty annoying for him. Am I able to take it? Yeah, I'm able to take it. We're going to set it up on Arcane Signet and that's it. Depending on what my opponent does, we can go ahead and go Cyclonic Rift, or we can go ahead and start pumping some damage, right? Okay, he drew land. Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's why I'm using just a couple of counters, and some counters that can not only go with the counters itself, but also they can do something else. Because if he's building Urza / Terra with only counters, that's not gonna work. You need to be really reactive and some way to actually know the top of your deck. So that's not gonna work, right? So let's continue with the beatdown plan. Yeah, there's not much he can do. Needs to be really reactive. I don't think he has the proper knowledge in how to do it. Yeah, that's one of the things that I ended up thinking of with building this one, is that with the couple of problems that I ended up facing, that I don't have enough stuff. Or at least I don't feel that I have enough pull in here from the reality. So I needed to make it more like that. Like, okay, I was not going to pay it like this, but yeah, I needed to make it a different, right? Because there's not much I can do with the deck itself. So in order to go full counters, that doesn't work in here. We need to be kind of like a reactive, but in a different way. Okay. Sure. Is he going to try to do something else? Okay. Sigh, Master Topterist. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is already a GG, bro. Yeah, that's already a GG. He can go ahead and give it one more time, I think. 1, 2... No, he doesn't have enough mana or untap artifacts in order to try to make the... Sure. Cyclonic Rift and conceded. Yeah, he had kind of the idea, but no, that kind of things doesn't work. Sheoldred the Apocalypse. That means that it's going to be a lot of removal. Mulligan. Okay, I can try to work with this. Woohoo! Omnithopter! Omnithopter is going to help us a little bit depending on how much is going to survive though. Okay, non-land, non-creature. You have almost everything that you can take in my hand. Unfortunately. That hurt. That hurt as fudge. I need to generate another blue mana, any blue source. See if this is going to continue. This is going to suck for me. Okay, sure. It's not a blue source as per se, but it's going to help me. Yeah, it's going to help me. And the good part is that if he's going to go with Sheoldred the Apocalypse, we can go ahead and go with Commit, and that's still good. Okay, so I'm going to start generating some damage in here. And the only reason why is that I want the full goal. With the full goal already active, we can go ahead and start doing the things. We're going to go with blue. That's it. If he's going to bring Sheoldred right now, kind of, it's not gonna matter. Okay, we're going to set it up here. Just rainforest. Terra. Yeah, there's no need, at least not for now. We're going to leave it like that. Everything is going to be by air, but sometimes you're going to have to start blocking, bro. As not only you're losing life, and that's one thing that I don't like. But also I'm going to start attacking you. And it's going to be really huge amount of damage. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. Let's set it up. I need another hand and some defense. Oh, nice. Speaking of defense. And I think we're golden. Woo-wee. You have only 5 mana available, and I got possible one kind of like a removal slash counter. Yeah, that's not gonna work. You're going to continue receiving damage, bro. That's for sure. Speaking of which. Yeah, I prefer to counter it. I already said it. You're going to have to face some damage. And for me, it's fine. There's no need for me to actually, like, to be scared about the amount of things that I have to pay. Yeah, there's no need on this one. Yeah, I'm just going to resolve. Okay, sure. Let's set it up in here. We're going to deal some more damage in here. Meaning that I already ended up getting the full goal. max speed in here, meaning that it's already active for 2 mana in here. Woo. Let's change it. Full mana. Okay. So we're going to go with this once. And that's it for now. If you like the video so far, you can go ahead and help us to grow by giving us a thumbs up. That's going to help us a lot in order to grow as a channel. And thank you very much for doing so. Oh, I think I'm just going to draw a card. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, give me something good, please. Something pretty good. Okay, that's kind of acceptable. I still don't have enough cards in the graveyard. Okay, sure. The funny part is that if he casts the Blood Letter, I can go ahead and copy with the Phyrex and Metamorph, and if I do it, he needs to block entirely. Sure. Sure. Even better. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and take a couple lands in here. Yeah, the main thing is that thinking like differently, that Sheoldred is going to work a little bit in our favor. Yeah, I prefer to pay some life. It's going to be Sheoldred. It's not gonna matter. Let's go ahead and draw cards. Ooh, nice. Let's set it up in here. 1, 3. I'm going to have to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. At least I'm going to wait this turn, depending on what my opponent's going to do. The funny part is that every time that he actually draws cards, he's going to receive more damage than I do. So, and he's already at 11 life. That's pretty difficult for him to sustain. I got 1 counter, 1 possible counter. The only thing that I have to do is just to start my next turn. And I'm going to start playing her ability. So, I think this is going to be pretty good. Nope. I think we're still in a good standing here. Blood Letter. We're going to return it. I don't want it. Yeah, I'll be receiving those 3 damage. That's fine. I'm going to draw a card. You're going to deal another damage. Another damage. Let's set it up 3, 5. Come on, give me some luck. Woo! I know you love me. I know you love me. Yeah, the main thing is that I have to be careful because I might die by doing that. I'll be setting up double protection. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just going to kill him. Yeah, I can go ahead and try. We're going to go like this and go. As funny as it may sound, but I don't need to crack the Mishra's bubble for now. It's going to be human. Okay. That's it. Okay. Get this. We're going to counter it. That's a no go. No, no, no. I'm going to give you some cards, bro, so you can complain. You can't complain at all. Now, I kind of need additional mana here, additional land, so that's the another reason why I want to go with getting more cards in here. If I'm able to cast my commander, then that would be perfect. Okay, what is this? 1 mana, sacrifice, return dinosaur. Okay. I don't get it. Come on, bro. I needed lands. Seriously. I'm going to take fabricate in order to just go ahead and go for a land. Seriously? Damn. That kind of sucks. Well, we already shuffled the deck. We ended up having another land. That's fine. Well, I think we are still in a good position though. Or I think we can still do a couple of good things in here. Okay, let's see what my opponent's going to do. Send a row. Ooh, that's going to be pretty bad. I'll be receiving another 2, that's fine. Oh, Paradox Engine. Oh, this is starting to look pretty nice. And yeah, I know a lot of people, well, a lot of you don't like Paradox Engine's deck. And yeah, I know the reason why. Sorry about that. But we're playing in a higher standard in here, where that, like, Urza is already CDH, so I'm trying to build it as CDH. Even if with the limitations that I have in here is pretty difficult. But I think we're in a good position though. Come on, come on, come on. What are you going to do, opponent? Nope. Now, Gilded Lotus, Displacer Keaton. This is going to be pretty annoying. Pretty annoying and pretty disgusting. Okay. Let's see. I can go ahead and go with Gilded Lotus first. Ooh. He's not gonna like that. He is not going to like it. Yeah. We ended up controlling everything because at this moment I think we can go ahead and go with Portal of Phyrexia, and if my opponent doesn't concede on that moment, we might be able to go with Displacer Kitty and then Paradox Engine, and that's game over. Just like that. Okay, get this, sure. Okay, sure. Sadder. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can go ahead and get all the enchantments that you want. I'm not gonna do a thing to your creatures though. Yeah, I'll be receiving more damage. Fine. Now, this is fine. I think we can go ahead and go Portal of Phyrexia. You can go ahead and sacrifice a couple of things. Come on, come on, come on. Then we're going to go with Displacer Kitty. And we ended up having enough mana for a counter. Let's go ahead and attack. And with the counter, we can go ahead and blink Portal of Phyrexia, and that's a game over. Sure. For now, I think we're in a really good standing. And that's the only problem that I'm having in here. I'm not able to show you the full potential of Terra, for the simple reason that I have to do everything manually. Most likely, if I ended up ending with a combo or something like that, I'm going to have to like going forward with the video. I don't know why they don't set it up like being programmers set it up something like an if. Well, just give me one more. If command. The beginning of okay. Yeah, for example, if this is going to like, if you're going to do 3 times one thing, after the 3rd time it would going to pop up with like a kind of like a question saying like, okay, you're going to continue doing this, yes or not? If you're going to do it, then yes, you can go ahead and repeat it. And if that's the case, how many times you want to repeat it in order to just save time, right? But not, you have to do it manually. And that's the only problem that I kind of hate with this type of decks. Portal. Sure. This is going to be lovely. I'm going to start generating a lot of golems. I don't know if you realize that. Yeah, I'm going to bring let's bring this one in order to gain protection in case if needed. And this is the reason why I was telling you about set it up like an if command or something like that, because it takes a lot of time to do it. And I know that once the deck starts running, it is really difficult to stop it. But yeah, this is lovely. Woo! I'm so eager that Final Fantasy came here in Magic Arena, because not only brought these commanders that they are like high tier commanders, but hopefully he's going to open a huge rate of a lot of good stuff in the future. And I really hope this is going to open not only the possibility for really good stuff, not only here in Brawl, but also in Standard, because honestly in Standard, I really wish there's going to be any changes. And right now that we're about to get some bannings, we're talking about a couple of days from now, we're going to have the announcement of a couple of bannings in Standard. I'm totally afraid that those bannings are not going to change a thing. In fact, I was checking some of the decks, and without just like removing some of the parts that it might be able to ban, there's still possibility for a lot of decks to be almost the same. And it's funny because I'm going to say it as one of the comments that I read in Reddit, that it said like, by not banning some of the cards in here, you're banning the possibility for the rest of the decks that might have a future in the format. But yeah, I'm saying too much in the Standard. And for Brawl, yeah, we're going to continue with this type of decks in here. This deck itself is pretty good. We're still missing some parts, but yeah, as you said it, as you see it in the first game, try to make it a little bit more reactive. And I know that a lot of people would like to try the deck without like the Paradox engine, but yeah, I wanted to try it at least just for once. But let me know in the comments what are your thoughts regarding this deck, and which changes you would like to do, or which one is going to be the next one that I'm going to post in here. Now, if you like the video, probably you might like some of the other ones that I have in here, so I'm going to leave a link somewhere in here so you can check it out. And as always, thank you for sticking to the end of the video. I'll see you to the next game. Happy gaming. Bye.